Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Washington Commanders and the Philadelphia Eagles. Tirico along with Greg Olsen. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from South Philly. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Right to the air goes Daniels. That's pulled in. Najee Harris. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. That'll be taken in by Prosky Merritt. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just...
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. Daniels pass.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Great, set. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Carl up Yeti. Hey, 73. Delta.
To the air right away is Hurts. That's caught. Saquon Barkley. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 7.
Silver.
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it's going to be 3rd down. Play action. Here's Hurts. That's over the middle and intercepted. He'll be out of bounds, but gives them some breathing room. Up to the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
From the 43. Here's 2nd and 3.
Mustang 19.
Operating from the gun is Daniels. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he will go all the way. Jalen Lane, touchdown Commanders. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Joey Sly on now for the point after. He knocks it through, and the Commanders will take a 7-0 lead.
Commanders 7, Eagles 0.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Devontae Smith there to return. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Foul, let's get it.
Off the play fake, Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Terrific start to this drive. A gain of 23 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Foul, let's get it. Trimmer. No touch.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Foul, let's get it. No touch.
They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That's complete. Tight end got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain there of 23 yards. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
33-yard line.
No touch.
On play action, Hurts. That is hauled in at the 5. And he's going to be taken down. It's a gain of 29, and it's 1st and goal.
Foul, let's get it. Hey, 73. Let's go. Trimmer. No touch.
Hurts will try it again. 1st down throw there is incomplete. He was trying to find Saquon Barkley coming out of the backfield. And it'll be 2nd and goal.
Foul, let's get it. Ready, set. No touch.
And he's in. Devontae Smith, touchdown Philadelphia. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
This taken at the 5. He'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Come on. 60 Eagles. Hurt.
We'll start the drive with Krosky Merritt. And let's give him about 4 on that one. Andrew Makuba up from his safety spot to make the stop. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. His pass is hot. It's Chizokonkwo. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt. Not much there, maybe a yard.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard
from the 44-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Ready. Right back to Krosky Merritt. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and
3. Ready.
They'll throw with Daniels. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
That's good for a Washington first down.
Here's Daniels. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
Well, it's on an incompletion. They've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Give him 11 on the scramble and give them a new set of downs. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Now Daniels. That's swung out to Krosky Merritt. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Forced to his right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a 4th down.
And I think this is just a really good quarterback play. You understand you got 3 points in your pocket. Don't try to be a hero on 3rd down and make the perfect pass. Throw it away, and at the end, just come away with points on this drive.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. And that's going to be intercepted by Tariq Woolen.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Hurts looking to throw on 1st down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Leo Chanel. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
On the stick. Panther 11. Panther 11.
To throw is Daniels. Flushed to his left. To the goal line and in. Jake Okonkwo. Touchdown, Washington. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field and results in a nice touchdown.
This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
No touchdown. Trimmer. No touchdown.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And we'll mark him down just shy of the 40. That run good for a dozen and a very quick first down.
That's good.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Hurts to the air on first down. Rolling right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
73.
A second down throw for Hurts. He'll get that out to Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Set to go now on first and 10.
Crowd left Yeti. Crowd left Yeti.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. That's caught. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. To the air again. Hurts exiting the pocket right. He'll take off again.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second reads, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
And the Eagles are going to have first and goal coming up. He takes this down to about the 5.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So,
that's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Mikey Sainristil. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
At the 17-yard line.
Alert! Alert! Go!
They'll go with Bill. That's Krusty Merritt. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5.
Come on. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That is underneath, and it's Krusty Merritt. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal for his team.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Throwing is Daniel. That That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough. But you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This, about as short as you can get. Sly's kick is good. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Alpha. Hey, easy. On touch. Kyle, let get him.
On first down, it's Hurts. Open man, downfield is Smith. Inside the 20. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 79 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14.
Eagles 14.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. And that kick goes out of bounds right away, and that is a big mistake because that ball's going to be marked beyond the 40-yard line.
70 Rangers, 70, 10 to 11. Warriors, 17. You're 19, lock, Cougar, 19.
On first and 10, here's Daniel. Into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. That one good for 29.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
On the run to the right. He's going to keep it himself. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a first down. On first down, Daniel. Short one there to Okonkwo. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Second down and 8.
At the 16-yard line.
Daniels now going to look to throw. Forced out wide. And he's going to have to eat this one. And down he goes. Nolan Smith. What a first month he is putting together. That's his 4th sack already.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here.
A 37-yard attempt.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Commanders add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He fields it at the 8. They find finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
73. Hey, 73.
Off the play fake, Hurts. And he's open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
Yeah, so what I like here is it's not only a really good play call, but it was really well executed by the quarterback. So they used the bootleg to get their quarterback out of the pocket, change the launch point, and then they pair that with a really nice concept downfield. He uncovers, wide open, nice conversion.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. Flush to his right. He runs with it. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. On 2nd down, Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Trimmer.
Hurts will try it again. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15. Hurts and Brown connect, and it's a 1st down for Philly.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Here's 2nd and 9.
73.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And the Commanders will take over here at their own 12.
1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Let's go.
A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
15-yard line.
2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. That's to Krosky Merritt. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to pick it up with Krosky Merritt. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this 3rd quarter.
Ready up. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
Take over 1st and 10.
And it's just the last thing you can afford to do, especially in this situation. Like, there's just no need to force the ball. You're playing with a lead. It's late in the game, and I know he's got a lot of confidence in his arm, and he thinks he can get away with it, but that decision, it proves to be costly.
63. Yanni.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, Eagles. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. And this is no good. A critical missed extra point here in the fourth as they are unable to take the lead, and we are top. All even. Fourth quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Now, here comes a return from the 9. And they'll force him out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. Up the middle, Krosky Merritt, and he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and
From the 31, here's second down and 4. They'll throw with Daniels. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
And the defense can't look for the stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Here we go, set.
First down, Sanders.
Throwing now, Daniels. A screen set up for Krosky Merritt, and he will not get away. Terrific open field tackle gets him down behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. Has caught. That's Lane. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money. Third and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come third down.
He's got his tight end. That's a come close. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing again. Daniel moving outside the pocket. Now he takes off. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
On second down, here's Krosky Merritt. He will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Now Daniels. And that is incomplete. Okonkwo was the intended receiver. And that'll set up fourth down. So, here's the kicker, Joey Sly in a pressure spot. This to grab a late lead.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the fourth quarter.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Great, set. 63. Yeti. Kyle up Yeti. 73. Man.
On first down, it's Hurts. This one brought in by Brown. They'll get it up 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup.
Second and 6 coming up.
At the 39-yard line.
Great, set.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Hey! Kyle up Yeti. Don't touch that. Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Hey, 73. Don't touch that.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's going to have the Eagles first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving, and then some. They'll drop to throw. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
7-yard pickup.
Here's second down.
And 3 at the 23-yard line.
Barkley. And he'll bring this inside the 15. That's good enough for the first down.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the first down.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles have taken a 4-point advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. From the 25, they'll go to work. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down. The Commanders will signal for the first of their timeouts. It's stoppage with just over 50 seconds to go in this one. That'll be taken in by Krosky Merritt. Now a timeout here by Washington. That is their second. And the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long. Open man left side. He's got it. Now the Commanders will use their third and final timeout. Stopping here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Final minutes, no timeouts at their disposal. It's first and 10. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder. They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. Throw left side, taken in by Thomas. Here's 1st and 10.
Commanders, first down. 1st and 10 at the
He'll get up and spike it with 16 seconds remaining. Here comes 2nd down.
19 Lions. Let's get victorious. 70. Go.
To throw is Daniels. Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
On the ready. Next. Ready.
Daniels going to throw again. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work. Just get those hands up there. And now it's 4th down.
In these critical moments of the game, Mike, you always turn to your best players, and that's exactly what they did here, and they just weren't able to connect. Give this defense a lot of credit. They knew when it was crunch time, where did this quarterback want to look? And they were ready, and they took him away.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. They took the end zone shot of the final play. It's a heartbreaking finish, and this one will come to an end. So it's a win here for the Eagles. They get